I lost a glove. Oh, there it is. I need to set up my qualifying setup anyway. Let's take this back off. Oh, VR. Okay, good. Okay. Yes. Okie doke. Coffee.
That's the end of the session. 16th place.
Alright, I don't know if anyone's here yet, but if you are, welcome to qualifying. Let's see.
Exit's clear. Push. Alright, Cody, we've got 29 minutes to set a lap.
For those just joining, we are at Imola in Italy, and it's a pretty fun track. It's not a very long lap, and be kind of bumpy. All right, here we go. Here's a fast lap around the track, hopefully. Turn my quali ERS on, so I got full battery deployment. Now we're just ripping around. See what we can do. Overshot that corner a little bit. It's gonna cost me a little time. Alright, not bad so far. Not great, but not bad. Okay. That wasn't amazing, but it'll have to do. There we go. Alright. How did we do?
That's a new fastest lap for Jackson, 1:15.81. That's pole.
Well, good start. I am currently, for the moment, for a brief moment, the fastest guy on track. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I wasn't expecting that. It wasn't even that good of a lap. It really wasn't. It wasn't that hooked up at all. Let's see what Luca does. He's coming right through now. That's got to be P1 for Luca, right?
The leader's just done a 1:14.71.
That's what I thought. Hey, but I'll take that lap, though. That was all right. Let's go do that again. I can clean it up, but I have way more time. Yeah, he went almost a second faster. There's more time in it. I made some mistakes.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Like, T1 was a mistake. There was probably a little time there. Oh, I'm still in quali mode.
Blue flag.
Okay, battery will be charged though by the time we get through the lap here. So we'll do this warm-up lap here. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some positions. That lap just wasn't that good. It was okay. This corner could have been a lot faster too. But I don't practice for qualifying very much, so I don't know what the limits are. I practice for the race, so we'll see what I can do though. All right. Qualifying battery mode engaged. Okay, DRS open, here we go.
Okay, Cody, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Yes, there is. Get out of my way.
P3.
That was better. Not a lot faster though, funnily enough. That was a little faster. That was a little slower. Alright, well, whatever. That was way faster, I know it was.
The guy behind has just done a 1:15.75.
Well, there's more time there too, a lot more time.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
But still,
The leader has just done a 1:14.19.
That's pretty good if I can keep it. Oh, that's gonna be wide. Okay, no, we're okay. Hey, that's all right. 2/10. Not quite. 1.5 now. That last corner wasn't so great. All right.
P5. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 1.2 seconds off the pace.
All right. Let me go ahead and do that again. So that chicane, I'll point it out when I'm driving by. That chicane, I'm going to do it slowly to show what you're supposed to do, but it's really hard to do it when you're going full speed. Turn off qualifying mode.
Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
What the heck is this? Give me a break.
The leader has just done a 1:14.03.
This track is nothing but chicanes, but there's a particular one.
Blue flag.
I'll point it out. So it's this chicane coming up. Watch what I do with my tires, and I have to do this at full speed. I have to do that and that. And I have to get back on the gas. And I have to do that at 110 miles an hour. And then I'll gain half a second. Okay, qualifying mode on. Right? Yep, qualifying mode on. Let's go.
P7.
Overdrove it again. Hopefully it won't cost me too much. Oh, I'm just overdriving now.
Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Wow. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Better.
Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
I picked up 2 tenths right there, just like that. Block my tire. That doesn't matter, don't.
The guy behind has just done a 115.58.
Alright, it's a little quicker.
Eighth place. That's your best lap in this session. Your last lap time was at 115.33.
How many laps of fuel are they giving me here for this? Okay, good. Alright. This is what I'm planning on using for the sprint race, so I do want to make sure it has enough fuel in it to do that. I'm a little over-fueled, which isn't, which is a disadvantage, but working this hard for qualifying is dumb. It's like, it's more important. You want to qualify well to start the sprint race well, but the sprint race is where it all counts. So, okay, so I guess qualifying is important in that sense, but I don't spend time practicing for it. I'm still working on being stable. So, we have 20 minutes left to qualifying. I'm going to do some practice laps. I want to see if I can just go around in circles for 10 minutes. And then we'll probably try to do some more quali laps. All right. Let's try it. I'm going to do all this on quali mode turned off. I want to watch that fuel gauge. I want to make sure that it's indicating that I got 10
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Blue flag.
We got to get out of this guy's way. I hope I didn't mess his lap up. I'm obligated to not, but I got out of his way as quickly as I could. It might be Jason. Oh, I got an off track there. I didn't get back on the track fast enough. That's nice. Doesn't matter really, but it's just good to know. Good to be aware of.
E9. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The car in front's lap time is at 1:15.16.
Off track. I cut it too hard.
Mind these track limits,
All
please,
right,
Cody.
that's fine. All right, I made a little more time. Another 10th and a half. That's good.
10th position.
But now I'm just gonna lap for a little bit.
The car ahead has just done a 1:15.26. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
I don't understand if that guy's on a fast lap or not. I'm gonna let him by.
Sector 2 is 2.3 seconds off the pace.
Man, this track just beats the heck out of the floor of the car. No, that's fine. So bumpy.
P13.
Looks like I've got enough fuel in the car.
Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Really got too much fuel in the car, but whatever. It's oh, took too much. See, I gotta.
Sector 2 is 1.3
This is
seconds off
qualifying.
the pace.
I'm being a little bit trying to push the edges, push the limits, because there's a lot of time in that chicane if you get the edges just so. It's like, how much can you cut before it's technically a cut? And I'm trying to find that limit. I'm missing it by millimeters. That's okay. I mean, that's qualifying. That's how it goes in real life too. They're just better at it than I am, of course. But that's fine. I'm already. Ooh. Pretty happy with my qualifying position, so I'm not too worried about improving from here. Now that was a nice one. I gained a little time even though I don't have my qualifying mode on, which is a lot of horsepower down, and I gained a little time on my lap because I did that so well. The car feels so good like this. Then I'm gonna put 6 times as much fuel in it and on slower tires, and it's gonna feel like garbage compared. shame, really, but that's what I've been practicing with, so that's what I'm used to. And it really never does feel quite like garbage. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but comparatively, I mean, this thing is so glued down.
Sector 1 is 1.9 off the pace.
Ridiculously fast.
Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
I don't know that I want to risk it though. Yeah, too early on that apex.
Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits.
Pushed me outside when I came off the curb. So my angle of attack was kind of weird.
Okay, Cody, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I've got plenty of gas, so that ain't a problem. I'm in 13th, looks like 18 people. Not great, but that's where I'm at.
Watch your speed.
Alright, let's go do some fast laps. Alright, no deploy.
Disengage limiter. Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Okay. Nice and easy. Calm, cool and collected. Gotta not cut the chicane here. And then, other than that, we'll just rip it. We'll see what we can do. Qualifying mode on. Let's go.
Thirteenth place.
It's good. I lost time there though, but it was good. Not a lot. We're okay, we're still up. Still up. Oh yeah, there we go. That's half a second. That's really good. That's really good. 0.46.
P10, that's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 2.1 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 114.86.
That is all right. That is all right. Man. Oh, if I had been just a couple tenths, there's a couple tenths and I got 2 more positions. We're gonna go again, but qualifying's got 6 minutes left. So let's go after it. One moment. Yes? Nope. I'm doing qualifying right now. I'm on a timer, so I don't know where the controllers are. No.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Blue flag.
Oh, yep, okay. I did that last corner so fast, I just don't even know if I could do it that fast again. That was kind of the fastest I've ever gone around that corner. There's other places to make improvements though, so we'll see what we can do if we can hook something up. I just don't know if I can repeat that with, I mean, other than by accident. Sounds weird, but I kind of didn't mean to do it the way I did it. It just turned out to be extremely fast. And now I'm not sure what I did, so I don't know how to do it again. I kind of just overdrove the corner and I didn't get an off track. Whoa, hello VR. Thank you. Suddenly got 4 inches shorter. Alright, qualifying. Let's go.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits. P11. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace.
No! I was 2 tenths up. Oh, man. Last
okay, Cody,
corner.
there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Last corner, I screwed it up. Man. I was 2 tenths up. That would have been P9. Alright, let's try again. Oh, last corner. I took too much. I took too much to the corner, and it gave me a cut track. Fair enough. I did take a lot of it.
All clear on pit exit.
Just glad I'm still finding time, honestly. That's kind of fun. It's fun to feel like I can put time in and still like make gains. I mean, on some level it means I didn't put enough practice in this week, but from a pure game standpoint, I'm having a fun time. Like, I did this corner really well. Oh, shoot, I gotta turn the battery off. Okay, battery's charging. I did this corner really well, too. And this one. Sector 2 was just blinding fast. And then Sector 3 wasn't too bad. This chicane and whatever. It was pretty alright. I mean, that was a good lap. Let's see if we can, I mean, I don't know. If I did it once, I didn't do anything crazy. Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, qualifying mode on. I want to make sure I have it for when I plant the gas here. All right, let's see this thing. That lockup. That lockup. Man, I mean, I'm flying through there. I know I've lost almost 2 seconds to the leaders in that sector, and I'm like, obviously I'm doing something wrong there. Like, proper wrong, but you know, Sector 2 I lost 0.3 of a second. Sector 1 I lose 2 seconds. I mean, you know, 6 times as much. That means I'm making 6 times the mistakes. So what have I done wrong, you know? Where am I losing the time? That's the curiosity.
That's the end of the session, P11.
All right, well, there's your qualifying, I guess. P11. All right, now it's time for the feature race. Voice chat's turned off, so I don't have to listen to them chatter. We'll try to get a start right this time, see how many positions we can get, and that will set the grid for the feature race, which is in about 15 minutes. All right, here we go. Okay, no pit limiter. That would be stupid. Let me change my display to race mode just because. MGU is currently in attack mode. That's fine for the start. Actually, we're gonna set that to balanced for now. I don't need that. I don't want the extra boost on the start. It's hard enough to get this thing off the line. I haven't practiced my starts like at all, so that'll be something I work on this week. But for now, let's just get the car rolling and go from there. This Grabowski. Been racing with him for a long time. All right, easy does it. Let's wait for the green light this time, and no mistakes. The idea is to get to the end. If we crash, we crash. The feature race is still, or the real race is still coming up, but if I could not crash, that would be even better. Still waiting on 12th and 13th to show up. There's 12th, Oliveira. Yeah, I've raced with him for a long time too. Okay. Easy does it now. The suspense is killing me.
The air temp is 71 Fahrenheit. Okay, Cody, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go. You got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Clear right. There's an incident in Tamburello. It looks like it's Jackson.
I think that was my fault. I suspect very much that that was my fault. Let's watch it. What did I do?
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange flag.
It said car right, and I kind of didn't process that information. Oh, that was some net code anyway. I didn't even touch him. I was trying to stay outside. Did you see that? It's the downside of video games, you know? I didn't even actually touch him.
This might be why I win.
So, I don't know if I fully internalized car right. I think this was a stupid move on his part. Look at all this to the right. Where are they going to go? Well, so what's he doing? He's just going to dive up the inside when there's 3 guys off the track? Opportunistic a little. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. But you watch. And watch. I kept outside. I gave him space. And we didn't even actually touch. We just it's called net code. That's what they call that. It's just a function of lag. It's a shame, really, because in a lot of ways I didn't really do anything wrong there, and I think I was sitting in, well, I don't know how many cars are up ahead there, but not a lot. I could have been right now in 3rd or 4th place, probably. But hey, you know. All right, well, the real race starts in 10 minutes. So, who is this, just so I know to, if they want to argue. Some fellow I've never heard of, Zybart. Z-Bart.
I got 277.
That's...
I'm beating this one. Yeah, you are.
That's too bad. I'll go drive around if the game lets me. Like I see Thomas got his car destroyed. Shocking. Should get a fast repair. Yeah, Jason just rocks the fast repairs now.
The leader has just done a 1:15.23.
But they're all 2 or 3 laps ahead of me now, which is sort of a shame, but you know, looks like I'm in 2nd to last place. I didn't fully internalize that car right, so even though I didn't touch him, I really didn't know he was there, and I kind of should have, I suppose. So I'm gonna take half blame for that. Don't put tires in, just let's go. And he gets to go out ahead of me, even though. Nice. All right, well, those are the guys we're racing.
Pit exit's clear.
Let's go find out if we're faster than the Zebra character.
There's an incident in Tamburello.
I can't even stay on the track, honestly. Why even show up? Like, do your practice first, then come back. How do you crash at Tamburello? Zeger's having a hell of a time too, honestly. He's not invincible here. And you and I, we all know Zeger is a fast guy. But he's not invincible here. That's clear. He's showing signs of weakness. I did want to mention, when we were waiting at the start, I kind of made it seem like the guy behind me was taking forever to join the race, and he was. But there is a strategy to that goes like this. It goes, if you don't hit grid in the time allotted, which is 2 minutes, you start from the pit lane.
17th place.
That's supposed to be a penalty, but you just saw what happened in T1 and T2. So a lot of folks use it as a strategy.
Okay, Cody, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
A lot of
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
A lot of folks use that as a strategy to avoid that lap 1 carnage. practicing now. The real race car is going to be much slower than this. Much, much slower. It's going to have 6 times the fuel. And
P16, that's the fastest lap of the race. That lap was a 1:16.20.
Don't listen to the dingus there. That's not the fastest lap of the race. It's my fastest lap of the race, which is not saying much. Well, that's not a bad lap. At least I'm not constantly being lapped. That's never fun. Oh, that's a cut.
Push now, we can catch this guy.
I knew it. Alright, I gotta serve this penalty.
You need to slow down, give back some time.
It's already burning the time off though because I'm so much slower than the leaders. If I just turn the battery deployment off, maybe it'll just go away.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Come on, just take... Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. There's a fellow behind me who's apparently in 14th place, which means he pitted. I don't know why he did, but that's for position. He's only 2 seconds behind me.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
So I actually have to race now. As crazy as that sounds. He's fast too. Seems that way anyway. .1 seconds behind me. You shouldn't get much of a slipstream assist here, which is really good because I don't have it I can't afford it. 2 minutes to go is
15th
2
place.
laps. I'm gonna save my battery for if he attacks to defend myself. We're gonna keep that position. Keeping this position. He's faster than I am, but it's a low bar in sector 1. And he might be boosting. He might have his battery on, I don't know. In any case, come and catch me. Who's that? It's a guy in 13th. Technically, he's like 2 positions in front of me, but he's also a lap ahead. That's how slow 13th is. Alright, white flag.
There's a car leaving the pits.
I don't even see that guy behind me anymore. A lot of guys leaving the pits. What's going on? A lot of people just left the pits for some reason. That's weird. Something happened. There was a big crash.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I don't know what position I'm in right now, but this is pretty exciting stuff. So exciting, I'm not driving right. Wrong gear there. No, I don't think I gained anything. I don't know why they pitted. Troy's on the lawn trying to get around this dude. That's crazy.
Incident in Ravazza 1, blue flag.
Blue flag my ass. He just drove wide. And I don't get DRS. That's cool. All right. Well, that was exciting. Looks like 15th in after all.
P15, that's it, we're done. Checkered flags out, P15.
That was an exciting way to end the race. Okay, but the real race is starting in 4 minutes. I think that went pretty well. The crash. Thinking about that crash, you know, I wouldn't assign a lot of blame to him aside from maybe being somewhere stupid. When he, you know, it wasn't smart on his part to be where he was, but that happens sometimes. Sometimes you're driving along and you're kind of like, every half of a tenth of a second, your brain has to make a new choice. And sometimes those choices all line up to a place where you, like, if you could go back, you wouldn't be there. But, okay, now I'm here, what do I do? And he was trying to make the best of the situation, which being there in the first place was his mistake. But once he was there, he didn't do anything wrong. So, and then we didn't actually touch. And I wouldn't have attacked that corner aggressively. I was trying to stay to the outside because I knew all that stuff was happening on the dirt to the right. Okay, actually, I do want to drive around here. I wanted to grab a cup or a drink of my coffee, but I have to get my setup changed. So let's do this here. Let's get, okay, there's my setup. I hope it has enough gas. I tried to get the gas right. I'm going to take a swig of coffee, and then I just want to do a couple laps because the car's a pig compared. I want to feel what the car feels like with full gas and medium tires. It's worse. It's a lot worse. Okay, I'll go first. Do you insist?
Pit exit looks clear.
Restart went pretty good. Yeah, she just doesn't turn. Feels heavy, it's weird. It's hard to convey that through the steering wheel, but it's like driving a sports car and then getting behind the wheel of an RV. You know, it's everything feels laggy, like you turn and you can feel the body roll. You can feel it through your wrists. It's weird. I mean, it's still a rapid car, it's still a weapon, but holy cow. Oh man, the braking is harder. Alright. Now I think with the fellow that talks, is called Crew Chief, I think I got him set up so that he won't chatter so much during the race. He still chatters a lot during practice. With all the sector times and crap that I don't need. I don't know though, we'll see. And obviously, if you're just joining, the voice chat's been turned off after last week's incident. Which is obviously not entirely blaming voice chat, but it was distracting, and I think it's reasonable to say that it was distracting, and it's reasonable to say that my mistake came directly from being distracted. And it's just like somebody who got distracted to blame the distraction for their mistakes when it's really them. I mean, I respect that. But if I remove the distraction so it doesn't happen again, well, that can't be a bad thing, right? So that's what I've done. And that's why it's so quiet in here. And I love it. Just me and a V8 turbo hybrid. And you, if anyone's out there. No clue if anyone's out there. See, if I focus, 3/10. If I have to be thinking about something else, it's 3/10 gone. And during a race, you got to think about other stuff, like when you're going to pit for
Your
tires,
quickest overall.
how your fuel's doing, and all this other fun stuff. All right, let's do this thing. Time for the big show.
That's the end of the session. P1.
Yeah, it's practice. Okay. Okay, let's not botch the start. Let's drive this thing. If you're just joining me, welcome. We're at Imola. I'm going to do my best not to screw up the start this time. We're starting pretty far in the back, I think P13 or P15, something like that, of like 18 people, so not great, but nowhere to go but up from here so long as we don't crash. So name of the game, don't crash. Let's do what we can. I'm feeling very calm about this. Feeling slightly optimistic. Let's see what we can do. Everyone around us is on the soft tire. Or on the medium tire, sorry. Once upon a time, the yellow stripe used to be called softs. Okay. Ziegler. There's Thomas Ziegler. Oh, yeah, because he crashed. So he's going to be rapid. He's going to be scary fast. And he's a great racer, sort of. I think he knows he's playing a video game.
The air temp is 71 Fahrenheit. The track temp is 111 Fahrenheit. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Holy hell.
Clear right. There's an incident in Tamburello.
Everyone's driving like lunatics
Left
on lap
side,
one.
clear left. Well done, Cody.
It's an
Good start.
hour-long race. It's an hour-long race. Oh my gosh. Safety car. Safety car. Okay. Okay, wow. We've never done a safety car before, but I know there was talk of doing it. I've never done a safety. I've done a safety car once before on R Factor 2. I've never done a safety car on iRacing. Please do not rear end me. There's no reason for it. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know how fast is too fast. Why isn't he catching up with the pack? I don't understand.
This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P8.
Come on, guys. We need to catch up with the pack. I understand that... Oh, there's the pack. Oh, there's the pack. Do not hit me. Do not hit me. Thank you for not hitting me.
Looks like the leader has gone off in Villeneuve.
That was a huge traffic jam. That was insane. Did you see that guy behind us in the mirror crash? Because it, like, all of a sudden we hit a wall. This is how fast the safety car goes. Oh my
P1
god.
has gone off in Tosa.
Oh my gosh. This is how... Are you serious? Oh wow. That's hysterical. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not dead right now. That was so terrifying. That's like when they exit a canyon road on 512. I mean, there's just sometimes you come up to it and it's like you're going 60. Okay, you're going 75.
Looks like the
And
leader's
then the
been
guys in front of you are going about
Curatella.
25. I mean, wow. Just wow. Okay. Let's get these tires warmed up. Probably a little early for that because the safety car might be in this lap. No way to know because they're not going to tell me. Jason's in second place. I'm sure he's just happy as a clam. Luca's two positions ahead of me. Well, that was Luca that wasn't catching up with the pack. He was smart, though, because, I mean, that pack came up fast. Okay. Holy cow. I know this isn't exciting for y'all, but this is the first safety car we've had in Formula I. So it's sort of exciting for me. That's fine. Need to warm the brakes too. These guys all in front of me are on soft tires. The guys behind me hopefully are on mediums. That gives me an advantage. They're going to pull away from me. They have faster tires, but they've also got lower. Okay, here we go. Pit lane's open. Does that mean we're done, or are we going or no? Watch for the safety car to go in. Luca's doing the fake out. What a nerd. That's awesome. It's like pull into the pit lane like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. As if anyone's going to bite on that. Come on now. I want to take a drink of my coffee. Is that legal? Here we go. I'm going to try.
All right, Cody, the next car is Banks. Your lap time was 3:03.2.
Okay, I took a drink of my coffee and nobody died. Sorry for all the clunking on the mic. I'm sure that was annoying.
Looks like P1 has gone off in Tamburello.
Holy moly. So this is the downside to having the radio turned off. But if they won't respect the radio for what it is, then I'm not going to use it. Because I'm sure Jason's on the radio, because he's the one controlling it. I'm sure Jason's the one saying, like, okay, safety car's in this lap. And that's something that would happen in real racing. Pit lane's closed again. I hope he knows how to turn this thing off. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he practiced it. He was on it pretty fast when there was a big crash. Oh my gosh, I'm not on battery build. Oh, dude. We've been using up the battery. We could have had full battery. That's annoying. That's a mistake. So what do we learn? Safety cars, you gotta get the battery turned off, the ERS turned off, and charge the battery. Stupid, really, because that probably, I mean, it's just draining right now because I'm not using the brakes, because we're going too slowly, and I'm not using enough of the turbo to charge it up. Oh my god, we are going so freaking slow. See, I'm just losing battery. It's at 38% now. It was at 50 just a few corners ago. That's crazy. I don't know why it's burning through it so fast on, like, partial throttle. It must be the mapping. Oh, God. Okay, well, I can appreciate for a spectator that this isn't very exciting, and, well, it's not very exciting for me either. But here we go. The race is probably starting this lap, so we're going to watch for that. Jeez, Luca. It's not Luca, it's the guy in front of Luca, but he's the one I know, so he's the one I blame. Are you kidding me? Is the safety car not in? What is happening? Two to green. Two what? 2 laps? Jason. Give me a break. All right, everyone, just pretend they're fixing the Armco barriers. 1 to green. Okay. Okay. The safety car is in this lap. Can I maybe get some battery charged? Maybe. No, but my battery's going to be dead by the end of this. My battery's going to be totally dead. I don't know what the hell. Why it's killing my battery to do this. We're all eager to go. Like, you can just look at the behavior of the cars being instructed very strictly to drive slowly. We want to go. Everyone is raring to go. This is actually scary. This is legitimately scary. But the 2 cars behind me have the same tires I do, all right? So, like, they shouldn't have a huge advantage. One thing I don't have is any battery to defend them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my battery into attack mode for the first corner. Ooh, I don't know what these guys are going to be doing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to the balanced mode just so I have some battery. And then, what the world? What in God's name was that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Oh, holy crap. That was scary. That was really scary. I mean, I'm going 40 miles an hour, but he was going 120. That was scary. Okay, well, can't say I expected that. That's cars unlapping themselves, I assume. Okay. Anyway.
Incident in Variante Alta.
Yeah, it's probably one of those lap cars that was flying through. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go to balanced mode just to try to defend my position from the guys behind me. I don't want to attack the guys ahead. I'm not interested. I know that sounds weird, but they are on better tires. I'm not going to catch them, period. Well, all that extra fuel on board isn't going to be doing me any favors now. Sorry if this is making anyone dizzy. It's kind of necessary. Okay, we're going to go to balanced mode on the battery. I got 4% battery left at the end of all that. Green flag, right? Oh, safety car's going in. Watch for him to go. Watch for him to go. Watch for him to go. Oh, Jason just crashed. He spun the car on the restart.
P7.
I have no battery. It's crashing behind. We're in the clear. Oh, okay, we're in the clear right now. Just don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. All right, don't panic. Got some battery back.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Oliveira.
Oh, come on. Oh!
There's an incident in Aqua
Please
Minerale.
don't hit me,
You
please
think it
don't hit
might be Oliveira?
That sucks, that sucks.
There's an incident in Variante Alta. It looks like Johnson.
I should have got out of the gas, but okay.
Yellow flag.
It's
Watch
too late
out.
now. Just chill. Just chill, just chill. I don't know where I am. I'm back at the back of pack. Whatever. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whatever. I didn't break the car. Oh, I'm glad he didn't hit me. Man, I've never rejoined off of Aqua Minerale like that. You're not supposed to go up there. I had to avoid the crash, though. I didn't realize it would just spin me when I came off that. Thinking about it now, it makes sense, but I just didn't know. All right, that's P9. That's still an improvement. Okay, I gotta calm down. My nerves are a little frayed right now. A lot of adrenaline from that restart. Whoa, jeez Louise. Alright, alright. Heart rate's just a little high at the moment. Calming down. No. Okay, we're going into attack.
There's an incident in. We're back to 2. The leader's just done a 117.06.
Alright. Now.
Fastest lap for Johnson, 116.63.
These guys are only 2 seconds ahead. So
That's your best lap in this session.
I can catch him. So balance mode on the battery is adaptive. And the balance mode just learned that we go 40 miles an hour the whole area on the track, even though we don't. Only during a safety car do we do that. My balance mode's an idiot and has recharged my battery insanely. But hey, now I get to attack. You see how much I'm gaining. Yeah, there's only 1 second ahead. But I have to turn my battery down here shortly. It's at 50% now. Let's see if we can get him on turn 1. Then we'll turn the battery down. I got DRS.
New fastest lap for Johnson, 116.28.
DRS, slipstream, and battery attack mode. Let's see what we got.
That last lap was a 117.15.
Oh no!
Clear left.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've been called in by the stewards.
That's embarrassing. That was 100,000 million zillion % my fault. I'm gonna be lapped again by anyone who doesn't crash. What a dumb... There's nothing to look at. I'm not even watching a replay. That was my mistake. I need to apologize for that, but I don't have the radio turned on, so I can't... They can penalize me if they need to. That was...
New fastest lap for Johnson, 116.15.
I knew it as soon as I did it too. As soon as I pulled back in behind him, that I had hit the brakes too late. It's just racecraft. So I'm going to be a full lap behind where I was, which is understandable. What we're going to do is we're going to take new tires, and we're going to try to make this our only pit stop. It's an extra long one, but if anyone crashes, 1 second. Fellas, quit yelling, please. Wait, now I don't know if my mic is working. Mic check. Oh, I wonder if my mic's been off the whole time. That'd be funny. By funny, I mean annoying, but okay. Anyway. Okay, 44 seconds. Head back in the game. Man, how frustrating. I hate that I caused that crash, but I'm not going to be the only one that crashes. I don't know how long my mic's been muted. I'm going to watch the video back and find out. That would be a bit of a shame. But if so, I've been chatting this whole time. if it's been muted for a long time. Anyway, I gotta get going here. So, let's see what we can do. It's just another one of those races, I guess. Okay, fresh tires. I'm not gonna be the only one that has problems this race, so we're just racing against those guys now.
Pit exit's clear, push. The guy behind has just done a 116.45.
Alright, there is a guy right ahead of me. It's Zybart, remember him? The guy that just drives off the track? He's 7 seconds ahead of me. So there's a race still going here. It's not a good race, it's a race for
P15.
16th right now. I guess I'm 15th? I don't, that doesn't make sense to me. No, Zybart must be 14th. So it's a race for 14th, but it's a race. Like, crashing sucks, but I can accept it. This time. It's a stupid move on my part. I feel really bad for doing that. I wasn't patient, and it wasn't a good move. Racing type people aren't often very patient, admittedly. But still,
P16.
it wasn't a good move. I'm dragging the belly of the car down the front straight. I'm overfueled. Or I don't have the rear of the car high enough.
Incident in Villeneuve. There's an incident in Tosa. Yellow flag.
I mean, that had to be two competitors. Well, everyone's a competitor, but those had to be for position. So they're towing back to the thing, and anybody who has to tow once is my enemy now. The guys who don't tow, they don't have to wait 2 minutes for the car to get back to the pits. Those guys are gone. Those guys are dead to me. They've won. We're battling everyone who can't do
There's an
that.
incident in Ravazza 2.
The first thing is to not crash a second time, because then I'm fighting the people who have to tow twice. That's going to be a smaller number by a margin. Okay. Took a second out of Zybart there, and I'm not even driving very good, but I took a second out of him. We're going to keep at it. You know, if it takes
P14.
8 laps, that's fine. We'll do our best here. It's risky to. There's like the qualifying lines on that chicane. It's a little risky, admittedly. Chicane's called Variante Alta. It's a mean pair of corners. It's risky because the car bounces like it does. Like you could probably see through my head. The trouble is that there's no traction while you're bouncing around. So if you get on the gas, it'll just spin. Got to get on the gas very gently. And if you goose it, you spin. So it's risky. Oh man, the understeer, unbelievable. Like, start turning and it just doesn't. Just no thank you. I mean, not quite like being on ice. I've got some grip. More like being in the rain. You start turning and it's going, and then all of a sudden it's not. So that hop, especially on the second one, you can hear it, the tires chirp too. And that chirping, that's it hopping. If we get on the gas while it's doing that, then we'll be fighting the people who have to pit twice. All right, took another half second out of Zybart there. So, I mean, it's slow but steady here. We're catching him. Need him to make some mistakes, though. And I need to be not making mistakes. The good news, I'm not certain, but I think my battery system has figured itself out. That was him. I could see him. That's him. No, that's not him. That's a guy a lap ahead. Well, why am I catching him? Because he's in 12th, so Zybart's in 13th, 2 cars ahead of me. The guy in 12th is 1 car ahead of me, which is confusing, but he's a lap ahead. But he's also slower than the second coming. I don't know if catching him is realistic with a 1-hour race. I'd have to be much, much, much faster. Which, maybe I am, I don't know. If this was real Formula 1, it would be possible in a Mercedes F1 car, but not against another Mercedes. But he is going super slow. I don't know if he's carrying damage or what, but at least it gives me something to do. I get to unlap myself from this guy. That's 5th in the pits. That could be a scheduled pit stop. I have no way to know, but if that's damage, that's another guy to fight.
Incident in Tamburello.
Granted, he would have been ahead of me. I gotta stop talking through the braking zones. I talk during the straights. It's too easy for me to mess things up while I'm... It's like trying to walk and chew gum at the same time, which obviously everyone knows is impossible. Yeah, that guy's a lap ahead of me. And all he did to do it wasn't because of pace, you can see that. All he had to do was not crash. So good for him. We're gonna pass him here on the straight. He's on better tires than me too. It's a crazy thing. They won't give me DRS. They didn't give me DRS for that? Alright, well.
P12. There's an incident in Tamburello. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Got all the way out of the accelerator for that.
Blue flag.
Kind of ran him off the road there, but he's so slow. He's just so slow. Sorry to push him into the dirt. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I didn't push him anywhere. He drove into the dirt to avoid me. That's on him. Now that car ahead of me there is the guy that's in 10th, also a lap ahead of me. And I don't see Zybart anymore. That might have been him that had crashed. I couldn't look down and see it. There was too much going on in front of me. That must have been Zybart that crashed. So we're in 13th now. It's like I have the pace. I just crash. I gotta not do that. I gotta not crash. All right, there's 12th, 15 seconds ahead. It's 12th. Let's go get him. 15 seconds. Jeez. It's a lot of time. That's a lot of seconds. That fellow ahead of me isn't... I'm not racing him for position. He's a lap ahead of me, so... I would like to clear him, though. And if he's got any sense in his head, he'll just let me by without losing too much time, because right in front of him is somebody he's battling. I'm not battling the guy ahead of him either. If he lets me go, I won't slow him down. I might slow his competitor down, so it's smart to let me go. I don't know if he's smart. Not everybody is. Something I learned. 12th place is... I'm in 12th now. Somebody else crashed.
118.93.
Alright. Let's get that top 10, baby. Let's be in the points. I don't know if that's possible. It's worth a try, though. I mean, how much faster do I have to beat this guy? That's...
We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
I'm not even in attack mode. I don't even want to attack him here. It slows us down too much. Yeah, I just scare him off the track.
Car right. Clear right. Blue flag.
Now I'm in attack mode.
Blue flag.
If he tries to DRS past me, I'm gonna defend the corner, and it's gonna slow us both down horribly.
That lap was
I'm not letting him back by.
119.00.
Okay, good. He's smart. Locked up. I don't want to be doing that.
B12.
Oh, the dirty air. Good lord. There's no downforce behind other cars like that. That's so scary. Alright. We're gonna turn qualifying mode on. He's harvesting, I think. Good lord, he doesn't have any battery. Okay, qualifying, or not qualifying. Attack mode's on. Oh, I do get DRS. Okay, good. Alright, this should be easy. This should be easy. Oh!
Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear. Blue flag. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your
That was
focus.
so scary. The rear wing was open. I turned the wheel and the rear just started to step out at 180 miles an hour. That was so scary. That adrenaline's back. Okay, I gotta get the car out of attack mode here shortly. I'm gonna try to drive away from these guys a little bit though. But I really am faster than them. It shouldn't be that hard. Gotta put down a good lap though. Yeah, I'm yapping them. Alright, good. Yep, it's done. Back onto balanced battery mode. They're gone. Now there's somebody else in front of me. That
Blue flag.
is the guy in 7th. The guy behind me right now is the guy in 1st. So those guys that I just passed also got passed by the guy in 1st. And I'll need to let him by here shortly. Where's a good place? Where's a good place to let him by? He's 1.3 seconds behind me. Oh, okay. That's a good place as any.
Blue flag.
I made a mistake on that corner. That's why I kind of panicked and let him by. I think one of my guys behind me just went flying off the track. All right. My next competitor is driving faster than I am. More power to him. Maybe he needs to pit still. I don't know. The guy ahead of me now is in 7th. He's also a lap ahead. At least 1 lap ahead, if not 2 laps ahead. Pass him if we can. If I'm faster. I mean, that's just it. I'm passing 7th, or like 8th and 9th on pace. But they didn't crash. Which just goes to show where I could be if I didn't crash. You know, I looks like I'm faster than 7th. I'm on balanced battery mode. On hard tires. Well, it looks like he might be on hards too, admittedly. No, he's on medium, so I'm way faster than he is. You know what I mean? Like, where could I be? Where could I be? All right, we're gonna pass him. We're gonna get past this guy. Attack mode.
Blue flag. The leader, Johnson, is pitting.
Okay. That's one way to do it. That wasn't the guy in P1, was it? I don't know what just happened. I'm confused. That might have been the guy in P1. Look at that, 3/10 just for DRS down the straight. Okay, back into balanced mode. Just driving the car now. This fellow in front of me is faster than I am. Whatever's if Schleigel or I can't read it. I don't have time to decipher complicated German names. Schlogel. Heinz Schlogel. I wonder if he's German. He's probably Filipino. All right. Anyway. Esteversen's in the pits in 6th. Remember when we passed him? He's in 6th place right now. Although he's in the pits, I don't know if he crashed or if he's just taking tires.
You've just done it on 17.09.
It's a pretty good lap. I'm driving pretty okay today, aside from that crash. Rear tires feel like they're starting to go a little bit. Or it's not the tires necessarily. What's happening is I had 200 kilos or 200 pounds of fuel on board when I started this race, and now I've got 121. You might think, okay, 80 pounds, size of a medium child, what difference does that make? This car doesn't weigh very much. So in the grand scheme of things, for this car, percentage-wise, it's a big change. And what happens is that the weight comes off, the rear starts to rise up. That means that it's not as glued to the ground. The weight balance shifts upward. I have less grip in the rear through the corners. Right now what that means is the car feels fantastic. There's no understeer. It just feels great. It's wonderful to drive. In about 15 minutes, it might mean that the car is very difficult to drive.
You've just done
indeed.
a 118.08.
Or as the tires degrade, it might become very hard to drive. Yeah, Haynes is faster than I am. He's actually pulling away, so good for him. Catching him isn't going to happen. That's all right though. Like, maybe he'll crash. Not that I want him to do that, but if he does, I want to be there to pick up the pieces. That's what I'm playing for right now, is for other people to crash. You hate wishing for tragedy, but this is that kind of race. Or, you know, realistically though, finishing 12th wouldn't be, I wouldn't feel a deep sense of shame or anything like that. It's not where I want to be. But, like top 10 is obviously, I think it's fair to say that's the goal. Especially when there's 18 drivers, I think top 10 is really a fair goal. And I would have easily been there had I not crashed.
That lap was at 118.00.
All I can say. And I don't think Schlegel there crashed.
That's 20 minutes to go.
He's driving a good race. It looks like he started way in the back, and he's just driving a really good, clean race. I guess he could have crashed. Maybe crashed but didn't destroy the car so much that he needed a tow, you know. 20 minutes to go. Yeah. We're not catching him, and ain't nobody catching us. That's that. We just drive, keep our nose clean. If somebody crashes, great. If not, whatever. See what we end up with. Oof. Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a problem.
Okay, Cody,
Nope.
we just cut the track.
We're all right. During a race, the most important things in those situations is to recognize that they're happening really early and then just sort of be really calm. Don't jerk the wheel, don't slam the brakes. It makes things worse. Don't slam the throttle. You see guys do that sometimes. Well, this got lonely. The fellow in 6th is catching up. Oh, that was really early on the brakes. The fellow in 6th is catching up. He's 8 seconds behind me. I'm already lapped. I mean, just doing parade laps now, really. 20 minutes of parade laps? That sounds fun. I have way too much fuel on board again. 30 more laps of fuel. Oh, that actually, if we went the full 60 laps, which we were never going to do. Oh, yeah. I was fueling for 50. It looks like I don't have that much extra fuel. But 50 was too many laps, too. And especially with that safety car. But that's okay. It's an hour-long race, whether or not there's a safety car. We've got 17 minutes left. So let's just drive. And not do anything stupid for 17 minutes. Jeez Louise. The car's getting light on fuel and it's really driving differently. It feels really good, actually. I mean, it's really nice to drive like this, but I'm not used to it. The scary thing is it could become very difficult to drive here soon. I don't know. The other thing about losing fuel, you know, the car gets lighter, sure, but the rear rises up. Well, it's attached to the rear of the car. Big honking wing. So as
That lap time was
the rear rises up,
118.18.
the wing sticks into more air. And as that happens, I get slower down the straights, kind of. I mean, it does push the rear down as it resists it, so it kind of balances out, but it does increase drag down the front straight. And this track has a really long front straight, so it's all a balancing act. Now there's a new guy on my radar. Granted, he's 33 seconds adrift. No idea if I'm catching him or not. I doubt it. Now, you'll also remember, what did I pit on? Like, maybe 15 minutes into the race for hards. I don't know how long these tires are going to last. I never did a full stint practice on them on this track. And what I found out in Barcelona is that since I was locking my tire...
Cody, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Come on, stay focused.
I was...
Apexes and exits. Apexes
and
exits.
Oh my God. Please stop talking. I found out that I was locking the front left tire.
118.17.
Guess he's still pretty chatty.
Good consistency. Keep him coming.
Very chatty. I was finding out that I was locking the front left tire, and it was reducing the lifespan of my tires massively, massively, massively. So I have no idea how long these tires last. What I do know is I'm not locking the tires very much. I have a couple times. But I don't know how long these tires last for, and if they go, I'll have to put on some softs, and I accept that. I'd be a little disappointed. But at this point, I don't know where my nearest competitor is. Looks like he's quite a ways back. Yeah, in fact, my nearest competitor is 19 seconds ahead of me, a lap down, which means he's probably a minute behind me on track, which means I could pit for tires if I wanted to. But I'd rather stay in the battle for what happened to... Oh, there's... Look at this. Look at this. There's Haynes way ahead. Now
that lap time was 118.42.
Okay, there's another fella.
Fastest lap for Johnson, 115.15.
Look, there's a fella 8 seconds up the road. That's for position. That's 11th place. I think I passed him 15 minutes ago to unlap myself, which means he ain't fast. I think he was the first guy I found that was like ridiculously slow. And here he is. Let's go get him. Like Pavlov's dog. Just start salivating here. Let's do this thing. 10 seconds though. It's a lot of time, but if he's that slow... Oh, it's 6 seconds. Did I say 10? He was 9 seconds ahead of me when I first saw his name pop up. He's now 6 seconds ahead of me. We'll get him in a couple laps here. I mean, unless he made a mistake, which, you know, I don't know. All right, let's just go get him. I got lots of battery. I just drove a really fast lap. Feeling very motivated
Cody,
suddenly.
you've got half your fuel left.
I've been driving kind of slowly, and now I've got
your lap time was
a lot of motivation.
17.10.
You get into this like mode where you're like doing parade laps. You're just kind of going through the motions. And then opportunity strikes, and am I ready? I don't know. Let's find out. Can I capitalize? That wasn't great. That was an understeer. Haven't had a lot of understeer until just now. But if I'm not pushing the car, how would I ever... How would I know if the car's understeering or not? Yeah, 4 seconds now. I've just taken 2 seconds out of him. We're going to get him. Oh, that's a little deep. We okay? Yeah, we're okay. 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 All right. That lap I took 2 seconds out of him. Let's just go get him. A 2-second time delta should be easy to overcome once I catch him. A little wide of the apex there. Already taken a second out of him in sector 1. Now while I'm chasing this man, I gotta remember not to do anything stupid. That corner I just did, it's easy to spin there. Right here, it's easy to spin. I don't need to chase him hard. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm so much faster. I just need to drive cleanly and smart. That's not meant to be
head
a...
up. Keep your focus further down the track.
not meant to be a brag.
Cody, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
It's empirical. I had 10 minutes to close 2 seconds. I just did 2 seconds on him last lap. End of this lap, I'll be right on his bumper if I drive like that.
17.32.
I've got, 8 laps to do it, so let's just go get him. If I make a mistake, then obviously it's all over. So let's not do that. I haven't seen that fella in 6th place come through. Guy in 1st is coming up on me though. That guy in 6th never did catch me. Makes me think I was faster than the guy that's currently in 6th. Alright, attack mode on. Let me get him down the front straight. If I don't mess this corner up horribly. No, that's alright, that's alright.
You cut the track.
I've got
Keep
DRS.
it nice and tidy.
Got DRS here. That's really good. Now I just gotta be careful with DRS. This car does get a little bit loose. What's he doing? Pick a side. Come on, pick a side. Honestly.
Car right. Clear right.
I don't know what the hell that
Cody.
was.
Good stuff.
Just
Keep
driving
it
down the
going.
middle of the track. It's kind of shitty, but it's over now. All right, we're good. Just don't want him to wreck me, All right. Now he's going to get lapped by P1, which will buy me a little time. That'll slow him down. There we go. All right. Back onto balanced mode. And that's an attack done. That's good stuff. Do love that feeling. Okay, now, just no mistakes. No mistakes. P1 and P2 are only separated by like 3 seconds, so they're having a fight.
It's P11.
Jordan fellows real fast.
Blue flag.
I don't know if you couldn't see that. I felt it. The car just slipped. My rear tires are starting to go.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, I gotta think. I'm just driving funny now. There's no reason for that.
Blue flag.
It's P1 and P2 past me. That's fine. Those guys are ridiculously fast. Oh, that ain't the that ain't the line. Take the DRS. Just help me pull away from the guy behind me. Look how loose he is. Oh my gosh. This dude is out of control. He is going ballistic.
There's an incident in Tosa.
Toast is this hairpin.
Yellow flag, caution.
Who is it? I don't know who that was, but there was somebody off. I don't know if that was for a position for me. Odds on that it was. Half the field's ahead of me, more than half. We gotta drive now. Might get that top 10 yet.
Okay, Cody, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
What was that? What's happening in front of me? Oh, this dude's lapped. This is the guy in 13th. I'm already lapping. I'm in 11th. The guy in 12th is the guy I just passed. This is the dude in 13th ahead of me. Remember when he was 20 seconds ahead of me? Good lord. Should get pit for tires. He's letting me by. Did attack just to get away from him. More of a courtesy than anything. I don't want him to feel like I'm slowing him up. I don't want him to have to choose between trying to pass me again or slowing way down. So we'll honor his sacrifice by using attack mode for a minute. Also, it's fun. Okay, that's enough of that. It's enough fun. Too much fun. You know, this has been a really clean race. It's not over yet. I don't want to count my chickens, but this has been a really clean race. One mistake related to racecraft, and I feel bad about it because it was my fault. And I should have known better. I should just gave it up, I guess, but it's hard to do that. I was fighting for a position, and I screwed it up. Anyway. It's been a really nice race.
Your lap time was
nice
1:18.02.
1:18 is not a bad lap time. Did a lot of those in practice. 17s and 18s are kind of where I was at.
P11.
Well, whoever crashed or whatever, I guess that never materialized into a position. I will say this, 10th is a different guy now. It's Curry. He's 15 seconds up the road. It's a long way. Jeez, that's that fella behind, that blue flag guy that I passed. He's still trying to catch me.
Come on, Cody. Push, push, push. We can get this guy. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not catching a guy 15 seconds up the road unless he crashes. All right.
That lap was a 1:17.36.
These hard tires lasted for a long time. 3/4 of the race. I was worried I'd have to pit again, and I'm glad I didn't, because it would have cost me at least one position. That dude 5 seconds behind me.
Looks like P2's gone off in Variante Alta. Yellow flag, caution.
That's P2 right there. Told you, it's a tough corner. He spun. I don't know if he crashed, but he spun. Considering where he was, I doubt he broke the car. Just his pride and his tires. Take the DRS. White flag. Last lap.
One more to go.
Can't risk hurting. I can't risk crashing him. Be too embarrassing. Oh! He lagged and bounced like that. That's what the car is doing. That means this means his internet connection is really bad. Distracted me so bad, I about spun the car. All right, we're bringing it home now. This has been fun. I'm done. I'm done. That dude was 11 seconds in front of me, Curie. I mean, granted, they could be pulling up because it's the end of the race like I'm doing, but I could have caught him. If I had 10 more minutes, I could have caught him, I think.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Well, that was a great race, actually. I really had fun with that. I crashed. We got something to work toward, but P11. I'll take P11. Thank you guys for watching.
Incident in Tamburello.
If my mic was muted for like half of it, I'm sorry, but...
P11, there's the checkered flag.
P11. Anyway. All right. I'm not mad. I ain't mad about that. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you are, I'm hoping someone is, but if not, whatever. But if you are, thank you, and I will see you next time.